to the E to the L to the U to the X to the E to the top. Smacking.
Well, hello there guys, it's Qwerty Afro here. I'm bringing you another video, and today we're finally back on some Mini Metro. I know you guys have been bugging me to continue it, and I am going to. Today we're gonna, as you can see, it's the daytime kind of setting where it's white, which means we're going to be doing a normal mode game today. I'm sorry I haven't been doing too much videos. I've started off with the American Truck Simulator series with Mike, which hopefully that will take off. There's an episode. We've recorded, I think, 2 episodes so far, so I have to do the second episode at some point. And then from then on, we're going to just record it in increments or whatever. We probably won't record every kind of single thing that we do during it. We might play a bit by ourselves and then record from a point going forward or whatever, etc. So it isn't just us picking off from the last point we left off, or maybe it might be, I don't know. But we're going to see. We're kind of experimenting with the series, so you know, whatever goes with it anyway. The shoutouts in this video, before I get into the video, go to JMBOSS and GRookEs. That's again JMBOSS and GRookEs. Their links and stuff will be down below. Those were the shoutouts. Let's see what the daily challenge is. I don't know what no, it's Sao Paulo Extreme. I'm doing a normal one today, but if it was actually matching to what I wanted to do, then I would do it. But today we're going to go on to the normal one. Also with Mini Metro, right now it's kind of just, well, it's fully released as a kind of like, you know, full game, whatever. And I think now they're kind of just trying to iron out things on like mobile platforms and tablet platforms on Android and iOS. So there isn't really much with the PC version that's been getting done. The recent kind of changes is now that it can be now externally started as well as internally through Steam, and also they've added some Swedish translation. So if you're from Sweden, then yeah, you get to understand this game, even though it's a really simple game. You don't really need too much translation, but I guess if you're Swedish and want now translations, you can now play it. I'm going to do today Melbourne, as you can see in the title as well. I've already tried I actually recorded a video before this. I might put it as a bonus video, but I might not. It's very short, and it was just me because I was really tired. Like, I recorded it like somewhere like last week, and I was really tired, and that's why like I haven't been doing too many videos, because I've been really tired with loads of uni work and stuff like that. And I tried to record a Mini Metro video thinking, it's a simple video, it's just me dragging lines and stuff like that, and it just didn't work out. I was so tired that I actually like did one of my worst ever scores on Mini Metro. I actually like finished with like 200 or 300 passengers, which is like terrible. It was like so bad. But hopefully today we can actually do well on Melbourne today on normal mode. And what's pretty interesting is that here it says join the districts of Melbourne with a network of slow but steady trams. So I've been like reading some of these kind of like descriptions, and like some cities have like different things. Like obviously Japan like would have the Shinkansen as well, which when we get onto doing Osaka in the future Mini Metro video, we'll see that, because each like there's different maps that have different kind of unique things, and that's what I really like about Mini Metro, is like not every map's the same. You have different things. And on Melbourne, it's trams. I don't know if like in Melbourne that's actually like, if you know, for my Australian fans or whatever out there, is it in Melbourne that they have just trams and no subway network or something like that? I'm not too sure. But let's go ahead and beginning. I do believe, yep, we're in normal mode today, and which means we don't have permanent tracks, which is very nice. Let's begin this. I've also turned up the volume of the in-game sounds, which I think that was something of a complaint in the previous episode. I do apologize for that. Hopefully it should be noticeable in this episode. As you can see here in the bottom left, they're actually trams. They're not trains. They're trams. So and also we don't have tunnels. We have bridges, which is pretty cool. Anyway, what do we have here? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start off. I'm going to start off with a nice circle line, I think. I want to try and perfect this kind of circle strategy, where you kind of start off with a kind of circular route and just kind of have that connected around, and then build out lines from the circle route. I hope that can kind of work out in my favor today, because I've been trying loads of kind of things with Mini Metro, and I would like to kind of stick to one thing that I hopefully can perfect, and hopefully this kind of circle route can kind of get a little bit better, if you know what I mean. And also because I can do this, I can edit routes now in normal mode. As you know, in extreme mode it's all permanent. You can lay tracks, but it's permanent. You can't move the tracks or anything once you place them, which can be a bit frustrating and annoying, because I remember in the previous episode I did a circle line and then I realized I can't move this circle out anymore, so I just was left with a very small little circle line in the middle, just doing nothing essentially. Well, it was actually doing something. It was managing well, I suppose. Now, do I want to extend this line out a bit, maybe? I don't know yet. I'll go on. Oh, no, actually, no. Ugh. I'm gonna make another line. There we go. I don't want the circle line to get too crowded straight away. It's like early days. It's only like week 1. We only have like what, up to 30 passengers and nothing. Let's spread out the load a little bit. But I like the kind of look of how this circle line's kind of going at the beginning here. Just nicely keeping it simple. And I don't really like that that circle's popped up there, because it doesn't. It's not really fair on the green line, to be honest. But we're gonna just have to extend that up there. There's nothing else we can do. Week 2, we have a new locomotive for your metro. So they say it's metro, but then they say add a tram to your existing. So it's tram, but they say it's metro. So a bit confused there in the actual wording, but we'll take that. And we have either a carriage or 2 bridges. We only have 1 bridge left. I think we might go. I think we might just go ahead and just get 2 more bridges. I think just as a safer bet than say getting a carriage, because right now I think capacity isn't really a massive thing. So I'm going to go with a few more bridges, so we can just have some fun with connecting over the kind of rivers and stuff like that. I don't even know what river runs through Melbourne. People, my Australian fans, which I know I have quite a lot of Australian fans actually, I've been finding out. Like, I have actually quite a lot of people from Australia that comment and say, yep, I'm from Australia. And then I also notice them like when I live stream, and basically when it's like midnight or 1 a.m. And I'm near finishing my live stream, I get all these Australian folks just coming in and going like, hey. I'm like, oh my god, I have Australian fans. You know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna do a little branch line. There we go. A little Waterloo and City line. Just 2 stops. That's it. I don't know. Why not? Like, try out little things and stuff like that. Because obviously it's normal mode and we can just edit things as much as we like. And that's what I like. I think normal mode is my favorite mode. I haven't actually tried endless, you know? Like, obviously, if you know, in this game there is an endless mode where you can actually just go, you know, it won't stop. Like, you can just continue building a line or whatever. Which, comment down below in the description, guys, if you actually would like me to maybe do an endless kind of series on Mini Metro, where I just take like, you vote on a map that I just do endless on, and we just build it up over episodes or something like that, and see how big we can get. I don't know if that's something that you guys would like me to do. This is. There we go. I think that's alright. Yeah, I think that's sort of alright. I'm finding with this game, I really hate circles. Like, circles are the most annoying thing ever. Oh. You know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to edit this light green line, and it's going to come down like this for now. It's going to be like the middle cut through line. I think that'll be alright. And eventually, I think I'm going to extend the circle line to this circle, and then just take away the connection from the light green line, so the light green line doesn't stop at this circle. Right, week 3. Another tram. We already have 2 bridges. You know what, I might go for a carriage, just in case, because I've noticed that with this map, obviously because it's trams, the trains do go, I don't know if it's me, but they go slightly slower. I don't know why, but I'm gonna go for a carriage, just to be safe. And you know what, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Well, as I said, what I was gonna do. I'm going to extend. I'm gonna extend the orange line so it kind of circles out there, and then I'm going to do that to the light green line, so the light green line doesn't have to go to that circle anymore, so it can just go directly circle, square, whatever. Another circle. Gonna extend that like that. Nice. Okay, so what I could no, I think it would be ridiculous if we extended the circle all the way up here to the square. But we could think of this in another way. There's a square here. Let's just pause this for a sec because there is a pause function. We have a circle. We have a square here, and then we have a square here. It would be cool maybe to have a square in the middle of the circle line, like so. No, I mean like at one end and at the other end. So at least then people like around the circle line that want to go to a square, there's going to be a like say a square in the north and a square in the south, so it kind of spreads out, I guess, if that makes any sense. So something like that. Oh god, doesn't agree. That's it looks really ugly, but I kind of think that could work, if you know what I mean. And we could even go as far as extending it to that, or something like that. I'm not too sure, but then there's I think there's too many squares then, really. Yeah, okay, yeah, that looks alright. Made it look a little bit pretty. So then at least the circle line now, it goes what, square, triangle, circle, square, triangle, circle, circle, square. So now everyone around in the circle stations have a triangle or square to kind of terminate off, so they don't, you know. And then the green line is essentially just feeding. The green line's actually pretty good because it's all these circles want to go to square or triangle, and they get to only the dark green line stops at triangle and square, which is really good. And then essentially the light green line's not really much of any use, to be honest, because all it is just like a feeder line that just kind of it maybe takes off some stress off the circle line, I guess, because it doesn't really do much. The green line is already, the dark green line's already set doing what no one from like say these two circle stations or these two circle stations are going to change for the circle line at these two stations, because all of these people want to go to either triangle or square. And then unless we get a unique symbol station pop up somewhere, we're not gonna, you know. So I've kind of made somewhat of a good thing here in a way. And I guess the green line now, I could just like fiddle around here and maybe make the dark green line a little bit shorter, and then just so like extend it to here, and then extend the light green line here, so then at least the dark green line can be doing, you know, the important stuff of shuttling people to the triangle and square, while the light green line can just be there doing its thing. Yeah, I kind of like that. Let's continue with it. So now that that's edited, now we have a proper kind of thing going where, and you know what? I think once the circle line, the orange circle line starts getting busier, definitely would add a, oh, that's not nice. That really is, that's not nice at all. That's horrible, actually. No, there's no way I would want to extend that the circle line all the way there. Or maybe I would. Maybe. I don't know, you know. Or maybe, you know what? Let's be a bit adventurous. Let's do that. Because now, the light green line sort of has something to do. It has triangles to accommodate for. Ah. Now that's interesting now. I can now, so we have now finally a, I think this is the one that we're gonna have to do. And then, you know what I'm gonna do right now? I'm gonna put another one on the circle line. I mean, yeah, this the orange circle line, because then that makes the circle line now kind of relevant, I guess, in a way. Sort of. Thank you. Another tram. I'm going to take another line. We have one bridge. That should be fine. And you know, actually, do you know what I'm going to do with this other line? I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. So now we have, we have another circle. Of course. Of course we have another circle. Why not? Oh, you know what I'm going to do here. Like that. So, yeah, actually no, I'm going to keep it like that and just do that. But in a way, like, I like what I've done here. This kind of pink purple line is now doing exactly what the dark green line is doing. It's like taking all the people from here to like connect with the circle line, or even the light green line's actually turning into a pretty useful line now. Do you know what I could even do? I could even make this light green line a circle line itself and connect it up here at this kind of like special station in a way. We could get really complicated here, to be honest. Oh, another circle. It wants to go to triangle. Okay. This is now getting a little confusing now. Let me pause here. So, circle here. I can't really extend the circle line to there. I'd have to do the light green line, but then how am I going to accommodate the dark green line? My only idea here, actually, to be honest, might have to just scrap. We actually might have to just scrap the circle line here. We actually might have to scrap that, which is a shame, but it would have been nice to have two circle lines, like just have like a say an 8 kind of figure of 8 here, where we have the kind of orange and then we have the light green. But I think I don't see any other way of actually getting up to this station without kind of disconfiguring the light green line and making it curve back around down here. But then again, we have the purple pink line, which is going to this triangle anyway and taking people to a circle, to this kind of funky diamond, and also to square. So that station's accommodated for, and now we just need to accommodate these people up here, the circles, the annoying circles, and they will get down here, and then this square will turn into like a very popular station of like interchanges or whatever. Not really, actually, to be honest. It'll just be people changing, and it'll be either people changing to go to this diamond, or that's pretty much it. Because again, as I said, this dark green line, and even somewhat now the light green line, are only taking people which are all circles. All of the north of the map is circles, and they're going to be people wanting to go to triangle, square, or this kind of funky triangle. So all these people at the circle stations are going to come down here, and they want to change here at the triangle or the square station. And that's what I've kind of set up here, where all these lines converge here at this triangle and this square, and that's good. And that's essentially it. And then south of the map, it's essentially just circles on the circle line wanting to go to either triangle or square, which they have, or down to the triangle. So I think so far okay. I think that was a good call. So we have a little kind of split off here, which is kind of fun. I think that's alright. And might need to add a carriage to the might have to add a carriage to the dark green line. Maybe, possibly. Oh, that has actually made some, that's made it quite an interesting thing now. I'd have to do that, because this is a unique station now. Oh. I'm gonna give another carriage to the dark green line, definitely. Definitely. Because the dark green line now is gonna get busy. And you know what I'm gonna do here? I'm gonna connect the dark green line like that. In a way. I think that's alright. God, the dark green one needs more people. There we go. Tram. Do I want another line, or do I want a carriage? I'm actually thinking another line, because now that we have this unique station, I might actually want to make another line for it. Because the dark green line and the light green line are now going to be really busy, because there's a unique station up here north of the map, which I should have accounted for, but another carriage would be useful. But then another line would be useful, where I can just flow people directly, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go for another line, actually. I need another line here at the, like, something like this. Something like that. Which then I can make the dark green line terminate here. In a way. I think that kind of makes sense. So there's now two circle lines here, where the light blue is shuttling people around here, so everyone in this quadrant, in this kind of circle, is going to be happy now. Because they have a, like an express, like in a sort of a way, an express service. Oh, circle down here. Didn't see that. Do we have any... Oh, we don't have any trains left. Ooh. Oh, and we just now have that. That's going to be quite awkward. I don't like how this is going to be. I might have to sort this one out a bit as well. And that's that's awkward as well. Could extend that to that. Maybe. Maybe like that. No. Something like that. I don't like how this is looking. Actually, let's just pause because this is becoming a bit of a mess. That, why did you have to give me that triangle like that? That's not nice. No, I like how that is like that. But then what am I gonna do with this? What am I gonna do with this triangle up here now that's popped up, which is really, really annoying. And now I have this like circle down here, and now I have this one up here as well. Oh my god, this is just getting just a bit more crazy now. Essentially, I could connect that. Let's go like that. No, I don't want it. Oh god. I like how it's like looping around, which is just fantastic. So how many bridges do I have left? I have 2 bridges. Okay, so I can do something with bridges. We could do that. Something like that. No, I can't do that. So the pink line essentially is shuttling people with square, then triangle, then that, and then also going to that, which is pretty good. Yes, I think that could do it. I think. The circle line is now becoming, the orange line is becoming now really big. But that's good, because it's a circle line. I have 2 carriages on it already shuttling around. I might have to add another carriage to it to have just a bit more frequency. The pink line is... It's interesting. I could... Oh, but I want it to go through that. I was thinking of maybe doing something with it, like... Do like that. And then it goes up to here. So it kind of skips... It skips it skips this station, it goes to that one, then there, and then goes to this one here, and then converges there. So then at least it's helping out the circle line a bit, if you know what I mean. So it's kind of following the circle line, on the south of the circle line, but it misses some station, like it misses this station, then goes to, you know, this station. So it's kind of like it misses a station, but has its own station. Joins a station, has it, then misses a station, goes to its own station, joins the station, misses whatever. There's nothing there, but then it goes to its own station, and it converges back. So it's kind of like it helps the south of the circle line, which is pretty cool actually, now to come to think of it. So south, I think we've done a good job here with just kind of tidying this up a bit, and the green line then obviously comes back down right. Now north, this is a big issue here, like really, this is a big issue. Could do something like that, but then the dark green line is going to have loads, well, not problems, but it's gonna be busy. It's gonna be really, really busy. But I do like this little dark blue line just shuttling around, going around like that. We might extend it a bit over here in time, but I think I like this so far now, where it's just like a little circle here going around and just shuttling people here. So at least this kind of area, as I said, this quadrant, this circle, won't be busy with people waiting for like the dark green line to kind of shuttle people to get them to triangle or square, or even this rugby thing, this rugby shape. So you're going to have people that can take the light blue line from here to the rugby ball kind of shape thing here. And I like the light green line. The light green line is fine. It is doing well, I think. But I definitely need Sunday to come, because I think I definitely need more capacity, more space. Definitely need more space. I think I need more, well, I need more trams. There we go, that should hopefully do it. And you know, one thing I could even do here is I could take away, the light green line from the rugby ball. Or maybe not, because there are people that want to go to the rugby ball, but I definitely need to add another carriage to the light green line. Because it's actually a pretty long line, and it doesn't have a lot of capacity. Could take this carriage and add it to the light green line. So let's have a tram. I'm gonna go for a carriage. I don't want another line. I think for now these 5 lines are good. Just need to edit them up a bit more to just make them a bit more efficient. But for now, I think it's flowing all right-ish. Alright, I hope I get some interchanges, because like the interchanges are really good in this game, where they just make a station. Take more people, which is really good. But I don't know if I think it's only on certain maps that you get interchanges, or I might be wrong. But I hope I can get some like interchanges or whatever, because it is getting, the south of the map's now getting really busy. Ah. Well. Oh. I'm going to... It's either extend the dark green line up here, or make this triangle the terminus of the light green line. And I think I might do that, and then this is a good kind of thing to do that. Just extend that like that to make that a bigger circle. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because then again, if people on the light green line want to go to the rugby ball, they can just change here for either the light blue or the dark green line to take them up there. So that's fine. Right. So down here it's getting a bit busy. Up here is fine. Not too many people waiting at stations, but down here is definitely getting a lot more busier. I might add a carriage to the circle line, maybe, but it's all right. There's two trams on it. That's fine. Yeah. Look, it's getting a little bit of a problem here. I'm gonna add a carriage. Add a carriage to the circle line. Hopefully, this train will get to this circle in time. It should. Yeah, it should. Yeah, there we go. And then that should fill up, and then that should cancel, which is good. And then I have one more tram to spare. Oh, and now I get another tram, which is great. Another line on 2 more bridges. Maybe another line. I don't think we have 2 bridges. I don't really feel we need to use bridges too much. We have 2 more anyway, so I'm going to go for another line. Even though I don't see where I can put another line yet. The only way I might see, the only kind of way I can see maybe putting an extra line would be if maybe if 2 stations needed connecting, like say make an express line in a way, something like that. Oh, look at this. That's just so... Triangle. Triangle, triangle, triangle. Do something like that for now. I don't like how that looks, but... Oh, could do... that. Both look really ugly. Both look absolutely ugly here. This is just really, really ugly. I wouldn't have it like this, but for now we're just going to have to leave it like that. Right, 2 trams here available. Don't think I want to make another line as yet, to be honest. Might extend that to just help relieve the dark green line, because the dark green line has quite a lot to do. Might add another train to the blue, to the light blue line. Just have 2 on the circle lines, which is pretty good. Ah. I could I could just extend the light green. The light green line's actually not been tuned to. As I said actually in the beginning, the light green line isn't going to be doing too much because it cuts through the middle, and essentially everyone in the south has somewhere to go in the south, while they wouldn't really want to go to the north, to be honest. So the light green line really itself isn't... Oh, look at that. Is this where we might need a new line, I think? Yeah, I think this is where we might need a new line. Something like that. Another tram. Another carriage, definitely. Pause it here. We don't need it going like that. Yeah, that's fine. Just have... Ooh. Look at that. Have something funky like that. Oh, I can't do it like that. Oh, that's a shame. But look, this is what this is actually kind of might be good. This might actually turn out really good. So this line essentially kind of cuts back into the line up here, and I don't think, actually, to be honest, I don't think it needs to. Well, it can go to triangle, I guess. It doesn't need to. I don't want to make this. I don't want to make this line have a lot of stations, if you know what I mean. I really, really don't. Let's do that. Yeah, I think something like that. And then maybe we could even extend it up to that. Something like that. And then maybe here. I don't know. Let's do it to here for now, and let's see how that works out. So you see, like, look now, things are getting, because now, look, everyone wants to go to Diamond. Like, I'm seeing so many Diamond passengers wanting to come aboard. So at least now that I've connected it up here, people can take the yellow line to Diamond. Which is, I guess, alright. Oh, and look at that. Ooh. Okay, yellow line's gonna probably turn into something pretty good now, to be honest. Right, okay, I'm gonna add another one to yellow, because... Oh, really? Right. Okay, dark green. Sorry, dark green. You're just going to have a lot of circles. I apologize. There we go. Do something like that. I don't know. Right, but at least the yellow line now is kind of relevant, I guess. Right, so this station now here, this like circle station where the pink and the yellow and the light green converge is going to be very, very, very busy, as I see. And things are getting busy, I have to say. I might have to give I think another carriage to the light pink. I think. Maybe. Possibly. But the pink one's actually been doing really well. It's not really ever needed my kind of full attention, to be honest. Oh look, another circle up here. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to connect this light blue one, because that's what this light blue one here is doing. It's just doing a little circle route. Anyway, it has 2 trains, so obviously I'm going to do that. Tram. I think carriage. We need capacity here. That's the thing here. I'm gonna give the pink another carriage because I'm nice. Might give light. Oh, that's just awkward, isn't it? Okay, what train? Okay, when I hear that little sound, I'm like, what station needs help? I think this is like past my kind of high record. I'm like 1,200. It's crazy. Let's add that to that now, because there's no other line I can see that can do that right now. Oh, and look here, another station for the light blue line. Oh, what needs help? What needs help? What needs help? Oh no, it gets sorted as soon as like a station's going into overcrowding. Then already like there's a train there. Right. I am going to give. I need to give something else a train or a carriage, because I don't want to just. Look, this tram and this carriage are getting like they're useless now. They need to be like put onto something. But I'm just trying to think. But things are getting so intense now that. Okay, let's pause, because a pause feature is just amazing, and it makes you just think instead of just having everything running in motion, and then you just don't think, and then you do stupid things like in most of my episodes. Ooh. Right. Everything's kind of working out, which is pretty good. It's just what needs another carriage, and what would benefit from another train is essential. So the yellow line right now is doing all right, which is actually all right, because it's actually most people that it's actually not the yellow line that's actually the most concern, even though it's mostly where everyone else wants to go. Like I see a lot of diamonds wanting to go to diamond or whatever, etc. It's interesting. So one thing I'm kind of debating on is I'm thinking of shortening this dark green line so it doesn't terminate here at the rugby ball, and just making the rugby ball station just a pure light blue line station, because we have 2 light blue trains and the network's fine there. But still, I might just keep it there anyway for the time being. But for now, I wish we had I wish I can get an interchange ring, but I think that's not for the Melbourne map, you know. So what would need another carriage? I just want to give this carriage and this tram out. I just don't want to leave it in there, because I'll just regret it later on if I don't. I'm going to give for now, I'm going to give the light green another tram, because even though it's doing phenomenally well, to be honest. And I'm going to give another carriage to the circle line, so it has two carriage trains, because I'm seeing the circle line is getting a lot more people now trying to get onto it. So I'm going to give it like that, see how it fares, and hopefully it should be okay. And if it doesn't work out that way, then I can oh okay, yellow line, you're gonna have things cut up for yourself now. Man, this gets intense now at these kind of numbers. We're like at 1,500 passengers. Holy crap. Oh man, look at dark green line. Look at dark green line. I really feel sorry for it. But what's good about dark green line is that these stations here, when it joins up with other lines, are covered by other lines. It's just only in this area here that it will get busy. And that's the kind of thing with Mini Metro. The busiest stations are basically these single ones out here that have no links to anything else. The ones here actually in the middle with like interchange stations, they're actually the least kind of. Gonna do that. Okay, we're actually oh wow, we're having quite a lot of problems here. Light blue. Okay, I need another carriage, tram, and I will take the carriage. And now let me see what I'm gonna do here. Pause it. Would I benefit from giving... I'll give a carriage to the light blue line, because now the light blue line's going crazy. It's going mental, actually. I'm going to just leave it like that for now and see what... because I don't want to waste the extra tram. Oh my god, things are just getting crazy now. Okay, so that's resolved itself. This square station here is getting packed, but there's so many trains per hour. It's not too bad. Okay, that one's there. That's not sorting itself out. I'm gonna have to add another one to that. And then that solved itself. That solved itself there. Where else? Where else? Where else? Okay, that solved itself there on the orange line. That's good. Right. Where else am I looking at here? I'm just trying to find where the problems are occurring. But every time I hear that something's occurring, something like a problem's occurring, it just resolves itself. So something's going well in this episode. Something's really going well. I don't know how I'm managing this, but this is... I've never been in this territory before. I've never been near 2,000 passengers. I always get to somewhere. I think the max I get to is like 1,200, which is good in itself. But when you get to this kind of realm, this is where the game gets really intense, and this is where it gets hard. Because you always have to fiddle with things. Like now, I have literally only have one bridge left, and I have nothing. I'm literally using up everything, and this is at this point in the game, you should be using up everything. So, like, you know, things are always, you know, moving or whatever. Okay, the yellow line is going to become now huge, and it's going to need another tram now by the end of this week, definitely, because this is now getting a bit crazy now for the yellow line. I didn't think it would be like this, but now it's just turned into this because of all the stations being added. So I'm going to add another tram once we get to Sunday, hopefully. Jesus, and look at all these stations. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. Please, Sunday, finish, please. Please, finish, so I can just get more trains. Yeah, the yellow line needs it. I'm not too worried about the orange line, because the orange line can take care of itself, because I've given it 2 trains of 2 cars, so that's not too bad. Right, another tram. It's just giving me... There we go. Okay, we have that. That should rectify itself soon. Or maybe not. Okay, pause. Okay, that needs definitely a train. Pink line is becoming a bit problematic. Okay, we can extend that up there, that's fine. Pink line is becoming a bit problematic, but that should be able to... So it has only 2 more stops till there. Dark green... Dark green. You let me down now. Damn, that's getting quite a lot. Okay. Give it another carriage, that's fine. Oh, but I don't have another... Oh, I don't have anything for this orange line. I need to move something really quickly. I need to take away from the light blue and give the orange just a bit to relieve it. Go. Okay, that's relieved. That's fine. That's gonna relieve itself. As soon as I take it taken away from the light blue already, the light blue is having a bit of problems. Come on, light green, dark green. Come on. Rush up here. Oh my god, look at down here. Oh my god. What? It skipped. Oh, I hate. You see what this dark green here did? It skipped stations, which I hate when it does that. Oh my god, I hate it so much when it does that. I think this is the end. I think genuinely this is the end. I don't think there's anything I can do. It's just getting so busy now, and I just don't have enough. I don't have enough to accommodate to the capacity. It's just pretty much impossible. One thing I actually also saw online was what other people have done is that they've done like a one-line wonder challenge where they just build one line and put everything on one line, which actually makes kind of sense if you think about it. If you just make one line and just feed it with loads of carriages and loads of trams and stuff like that, or loads of metros, then it will work because the capacity will be there and the frequency will be there. But I think we're here at the end, guys. I don't think there's any way I can actually salvage my way out of this. There's no... Yeah, there's too many. Too many is... Nah. There is no way in hell I can actually do this. I'm just looking around if there's like some kind of spare train anywhere. And everywhere it just seems... Let's see if we can maybe take you... Put you here. No, you're a carriage, right. Oh no. Ah. I don't think there's no way. I could put that there. That one's gonna go. That one's gonna give way anyway. That one's gonna give way anyway. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That one's given away. Anyway, 2,099 passengers travelled on your metro over 72 days. That is definitely a new record for me in in Menu Metro on the Melbourne map. So, you know, definitely something to be proud of. That's the highest score I've ever done. So, you know, it's pretty good. Let's take a let's look how this built up in this nice little time-lapse video. So just building up that everything was going so smoothly, things were just going nicely. Good. Yeah, this is probably a good part of the game. And then I think when the yellow line came in and just extending, yeah, it got so big. And just look at the amount of circles. Kill the circles. They're just the normal stations, I know, but they're just annoying to me. Take a nice nice screenshot there for the thumbnail, because, you know, I like putting the thumbnail of the actual screenshot of how I done. But then again, I hope you guys have enjoyed that episode. This episode on Mini Metro. It was doing the normal mode on Melbourne, where we got a high score of 2,099 passengers, which I hope you enjoyed the gameplay of the video. The shoutouts again go to JMBOSS and GRookEs. That's again JMBOSS and GRookEs. Their links and stuff will be down below. Please show them some love. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care and have a smashing lovely day. Bye.